to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. Invest my money talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but over my eyes, you have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm gone. I've been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn. Everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million babe.
What's up, people? Hotep Jesus. Happy New Year. Oh, baby. A lot of great things happening this year. Restructuring, content strategy. Master Focus. If you guys are not in tune, Master Focus is my new herbal nootropic designed to give you energy, focus, concentration, boost your memory, boost your mood, make you feel good, make you feel like you want to work. That's my secret. Master Focus is my secret to being such a stellar individual, or at least feeling like one. What else do we want to talk about? Shout out to Syscoin, my sponsor. Make sure y'all get in tune. Make sure y'all participate in that space, the Syscoin space. It's been a while since I spoke to y'all one-on-one. That means today we're going to do something special. We're going to bring back the call-in show. That means at some point during this stream, during this broadcast, during this live stream, we're going to cut the commercial break, give you an opportunity to get to your phones. I'm going to let you call in. With that being said, let me just make sure I could bring up the call-in. Okay, there it is. I got it right here. So after we're done going through my list of things Democrats can do better in 2023, I'm going to let you call in and add to that list. I'm going to put this list together. We're going to crowdsource this together. The title of this video says 13 things Democrats can do better. You know, they're so terrible that the list keeps growing. It is now 14. As I think about this, the list just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. I mean, honestly, we could be here all day criticizing the Democrats all day long. Real fast. Shout out to my Rumblers, my people tuning in over on Rumble. I see you. Shout out to my Rumblers. I got the CEO of Rumble following me. Hopefully we can have some discourse and make Rumble better for content viewers and content creators. I think this is a huge opportunity to compete with Apple. I know one of the main problems right now that they're having is Apple takes 30%, plus Rumble taking 20% from us. Thank you, sir. Rumble taking 20% from us. So us content creators I would take the 50% hit just to be on Rumble. I got to be honest with you. If I had to take a 50% hit to be on Rumble, I would do it. I don't mind it. I would like Rumble to take the hit, but maybe we can find some compromise where Rumble makes nothing off of our Rumble chats and makes everything off of advertising. You know, I think that would be a good trade-off, or just have a bigger take, a bigger split in their favor as far as ad revenue goes. It's a snapback. This is a snapback MAGA hat. This is a snapback MAGA hat. This is crispy. This is brand new. I have two of them. So when this one gets dusty, I'm going to switch to the other one. HJ is going hard endorsing deception. Oh, no, Mateo. No, Mateo. No. This is a clear warning to the people. I have to wear this MAGA hat because some of y'all are going to come out here and support Pence, support DeSantis. I see they've turned on the same propaganda machine they turned on the people and made people hate Trump. Is the same one that they're using right now to make people turn against Trump on the right. I know what propaganda looks like, especially negative propaganda, and they're trying to make people turn on Trump, and it's happening at a very high pace. So I wear this hat so people can reflect on these streams and say, Hotep Jesus been told you.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Shout out to Alex Jones. Waiting on Word Back to take over InfoWars this week. Do some broadcasting over there. Hopefully that goes through. Yeah, we should probably do some Hotep hats, right? Like that. I totally agree. Maybe it's something we'll do. Anyway, let's dive into our subject matter today. 14 things Democrats need to do better in 2023. Shout out to Hotep with it. What up, bro? Number 1, actually listen.
Bruh.
These people are terrible at listening. Terrible. You know, it's sad because they want to talk more than they listen. And then when they listen with their heart and not their mind. We're going to get to that point a little bit further on into this stream. But these people do not listen. They just talk. They talk over you. You have conversations with them, and they don't want to hear anything you have to say. They've been propagandized. Their minds have been fully colonized by mainstream media. Or I should say mass stream media. Because it ain't main anymore. Alt media has taken over. So it's mass stream media because they're trying to hit you from a massive amounts of different talking points, talking areas, including influencers, Hollywood, music, entertainment, sports. They hit you from all angles. Number 1, listen. They suck at listening. Can you listen to what I have to say first before you get upset? Can you listen? And can you listen, not listen to respond? This is a huge problem with people. When they suck at listening because they're hearing you and they might be listening, but they're not listening to understand. They're listening to respond. They're listening only to the point where it's their turn to speak. Democrats need to learn how to listen. And I'm not talking about, understand, today when we're talking about Democrats, we're talking about the people, we're talking about liberals. We're not talking about the politicians. The politicians are a whole nother situation. It's a whole nother ballgame. We're talking about just the people here. Listen. Can these people learn to listen? Again, we're going to have a call-in show. I'll release the number in a few, let you guys add on to this list. Let's continue. Number 2. 14 things Democrats need to do in 2023. Read some goddamn Thomas Sowell. You need soul in your life. You need some soul in your life. I should have made that number 1, but listening had to come number 1 because, you know, you wouldn't, if you couldn't listen to me, you wouldn't take the suggestion of having some Thomas Sowell in your life. You need some Thomas Sowell in your life. I suggest starting with the Thomas Sowell Reader. That's a good document. And then diving into basic economics and fallacies. What's another good one? Race and something. I forget the name of that one. And then there's another one called Black Rednecks and White Liberals. That one's also a must read. You know, your point of view is skewed. It's biased. And your point of view, Democrats and liberals, is biased because you've only seen one side of the coin. You've only heard one side of the argument. Okay? You've only been fed and taught one side of things. Why isn't Thomas Sowell a part of public school education curriculum? Why is Milton Friedman not a part of public school education and curriculum? Why is not Dr. Walter Williams? These are great voices and minds that need to be discussed and taught at a very early age. And if you've skipped that, if you've missed that, like I have, I didn't run into this information until my adult years, then it's time to backtrack and go get you some soul. Go get you some Thomas Sowell. If you don't read no soul, you ain't got no soul. These is just facts. These is just facts. You hear me? Number 3, if you're a Democrat, you need to understand that you're a communist. You're a communist. You are literally a tool of communism. You're a tool of the oligarch class that has made you a communist. But you are a communist. You need to understand that you are operating under communist rule. You are a socialist, which is just another name for communist. You have to understand this. You cannot say, I don't like communism and I'm also a Democrat. Those two things are diametrically opposed. They are. When we go look at the history of communism in Eastern Europe, you hear things like democratic socialism. A Democrat is a communist. A Democrat is a communist in a various set of ways. And this is why I said you need to read some soul. But much of it comes down to the fact that the things you push, the policies that you push, the policies you vote on are very much socialist. Welfare, minimum wage. Minimum wage is my biggest one. You guys heard me talk about that. Minimum wage destroys the lower class. It makes it so that people can't get the skills they need, the marketable skills they need to climb the ranks of our society. Shout out to Natasha Kayleen. What up? What up? What up, girl? What up, girl? This is terrible. This is terrible. What other policies? Again, this is going to be a call-in show, so if you want to add to this list, you'll be able to call in a few and add to this list of things Democrats need to do better in 2023. Number 1 probably should have been stop being a Democrat. We could have ended the list right there. Stop being a Democrat. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You are a national security threat if you're a Democrat. You're a threat to me. You're a threat to my family. You're a threat to my community. You're a threat to my state, my county, and my country, and the world beyond it. But these are some of the policies that you guys are pushing that makes you a straight up communist. If you're a Democrat, you're a communist. Number 4, things you got to do better as a Democrat. Understand that you are under the spell of the mainstream media, and therefore you are an NPC. You are a non-player character. You're an NPC. You're an NPC. Literally everything you said has been handed to you by the oligarchs, has been handed to you by fake stream media. You don't have your own thoughts. You don't have a conscious thought in your mind. And the conscious thoughts you might have had have been replaced, have been displaced by communist thought that the mainstream media put there. You was running around, you had your mask on, you got 30 jabs. And every time somebody spoke against it, you said they were wrong. Now we fast forward, come to today, and you're starting to realize they was right. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. This is terrible. This is absolutely egregious, which leads us to number 5. Stop watching TV. Stop watching TV. Number 5 is stop watching TV. You got to turn it off. There's nothing on that TV. That TV has been completely compromised. Everything that comes out of that TV has been compromised. The TV is for conscious folk only. If you are not conscious and you're not watching TV with a conscious mind, meaning you're not seeing the propaganda and agendas in your TV shows, in your TV content, your Netflix, whatever it is, put it down because you're probably being brainwashed. When you look at TV, you need to be able to pick it apart. Look at the shows you're watching and try to figure out what type of conditioning are they trying to promote? What type of conditioning are they pushing on my children? What type of conditioning are they pushing on my family? What's their agenda? Because there's an agenda in all these shows. All these shows have an agenda. All of them have a core plot that can shape society and how we view things. For example, I was watching the new Best Man situation, and it turns out, spoiler alert, Lance, the football player, his son, is non-binary. Not gay, not homosexual, not queer, non-binary. This is a cultural black classic, The Best Man. And the plot is the masculine man has a non-binary son. So he's dressing very feminine, so on and so forth. This is the things that they're doing. Now, this is black content. And I told you before, BLM, what did I say? I said with BLM, it's the LGBT agenda. Here it is, manifested.
Bruh.
Turn off the TV. Stop watching TV. Number 6, quite obvious. Listen to the Hoteps.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Once you turn off the TV, you now need alternate media. Come to the Hoteps. You might need to jump to some other people first to get you warmed up. Maybe some Candace Owens or something like that. Get you warmed up. Because we might be too much at first. We going, sometimes we come in with the 10-4 Koofy takes. And that might be a little too much for you. But you got to come to the Hoteps if you want the real take. If you want the take without the agenda, without the bias, a take that has not been compromised, you got to come to the Hoteps. Okay, that's number 6. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share this video out now so we can get more people listening to the Hoteps, and we will have the call-in show shortly after the break. Number 7, this is for Democrats, what they need to do in 2023. Number 7 is meet some real black people. Meet some real black people, damn it. Not those sellouts like Don Lemon. They don't count. You got to meet some real people, some real black people. Democrats, they'll put up a sign on their yard that says BLM don't know no black people. Just virtue signaling. You know, the funny thing is, if you meet some real black people, you start to notice that you're not voting in their interests. Black people don't want communism. They want capitalism. We love money. Black people don't want you grabbing our guns. We love guns. Black people love God. We don't want Satan running this place. But everything the Democrats do and the policies they push for sound like it came straight out of Satan. Came straight from Satan. They want to kill your babies. They want to push, what's it called? Planned Parenthood, which was the Negro Project, which was eugenics against the black population, started by Margaret Sanger. This is the party of Margaret Sanger, goddammit. This is the party of Margaret Sanger? Are you serious? Are you serious? Lord have mercy. This is the stuff they pushing on us. So you got to meet some real black people to find out that what you're talking about isn't in our best interest. You're going to find out black folks don't even mess with BLM. Maybe the phrase, maybe the slogan, but the actual organization, we don't mess with them. We don't mess with them. We've been calling them out on Twitter forever. Talk to some real black people. Meet some real black people. You know what I found out was the people who are most afraid of black people are white Democrats. Boy, that's a different type of racism. That's a whole nother type of racism. You know, they have a type of racism that goes to low expectations. You know, they treat you as if you're a child. They treat you as if you can't make decisions on your own. They treat you as if you can't go to the DMV and get you a license. They treat you as if you're impotent, as if you don't know nothing. They talk down to us just so they can pose as our saviors. They want to think for us. They want to think for black folk. Another example, black folks have complained for years about not being able to be hired, especially in the tech industry. And who runs the tech industry? The Democrats.
Bruh.
The Democrats. The Democrats run the tech industry. So who was it that wasn't hiring black folks? Bill Gates. There was Bill Gates in them. That's who it was. It wasn't Earl with a pickup truck and a Confederate flag. No. Who was the one controlling big tech? We just saw the three-letter agencies was all up in big tech, exposed by the Twitter files, etc., etc. So who is the real racist? Media, big media. We complain to media and how they portrayed black folks over the past few years. The media, Hollywood, music, how they portray black folks. That's not run by conservatives and Republicans. It's run by Democrats. It's run by communists. It's run by the commies. And they want to call everybody else racist. Saul Alinsky, blame your enemy for that which you are guilty. So they blame the Republicans for that which the Democrats are guilty of. These are the people that weren't hiring. These are the people that were railroading our careers. These are the people that were propping up fake leaders in front of our face. Fauci files dropping this week. Oh, man, when them files drop, I'll be right here. Hit the subscribe. We're going to break those down. Hashtag Dems must pay. Talk to them. If you're feeling generous in the new year, hit the super chat. If you want to make a comment, hit the super chat. I appreciate all donations to the channel to get reinvested right back here to make things bigger, better. Number 8 for Democrats. Stop pushing the jab, goddammit. Stop pushing the goddamn jab. I'm sick and tired of hearing of it. We don't want it. Black folks never wanted it. Y'all tried hard as hell. We were the most resistant group. PhDs and black folks. We must be the smartest people on the planet or some shit because we was the ones that saying we don't want the damn jab. We don't want the jab. And y'all still pushing it. Y'all done pulled every washed up rapper you could to make a song to make us vote or take the jab. Stop it. Just stop it. And I don't even blame the rappers because they know we not going to listen. They just want the check. You got finessed. You got finessed by washed up rappers. Washed up rappers said, you know what? They cutting this check. I'm going to take it. They know black folk ain't going to get jabbed up. Leave us alone. If you want to go get jabbed up, go get jabbed up. Just leave us out of it. Please. And go watch Died Suddenly if you haven't seen it yet. Number 9. Stop pushing the climate change stuff. It was cold as hell a couple of days ago. Where is the earth heating up at? You know what's real about climate change? The climate is going to change. It's called the 4 seasons. Winter, summer, spring, fall, or autumn, whatever you want to call it. We got climate change. It changes through the 4 seasons. It goes from hot to cold and from cold to hot. It's the only climate change you need to worry about. So why do you need to stop pushing it? Because you're about to increase the taxes. They're going to hit us with a carbon tax to the point where they're going to put a Neuralink in your brain and charge you for every breath. They're going to charge you to breathe. They're going to charge you to poop. It's going to come right out of your CBDC cryptocurrency wallet. Coming soon to a bank near you. Shout out Jonah Ronnie, said white liberals are today's plantation owner. Facts. Talk to him. Number 10. Things that Democrats need to do better in 2023. Stop pushing gun control. Stop pushing gun control. What is wrong with y'all? This is antithetical to the things you say and the things you fight for. You say to us, oh, the police are killing black folks. So you want the police to be the only ones with guns? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. You call yourselves activists. You're in the streets saying we need to make life better, but you don't want people to defend themselves. Gun control does not work. It doesn't work. America wrote the Second Amendment so we can defend ourselves from tyranny, and it's been quite effective. It'd be more effective if we didn't have so many gun control laws. Go look at Idaho. I think they over-index in the country. It's like 40-something guns per family. That's a beautiful place to live in. I need at least 40 guns at a minimum. That's a small collection to me. With the ammo to go with it. Shout out to the 5.56 NATO. Huh? Stop pushing gun control and stop telling black folks about it. Again, like I said earlier, black folks, we love guns. It's a million videos get uploaded every day of a black boy or a black man posing with a gun. We love our weapons. We love our firearms. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Why would you want a monopoly on violence? Because that's what you're pushing for. You're pushing for the government to have a monopoly on violence, and therefore we would end up like Australia. You would end up like Canada. The people have no rights whatsoever. They can't even fight back. I just learned recently Australia is probably one of the worst places to live if you want to be free. Absolutely egregious. Absolutely egregious. Next. Stop pushing for immigration. Stop pushing for immigration. Stop pushing for immigration. I remember once upon a time at the Root. Let's see if I can find it here. Now, the Root has since been purchased by Huffington Post. But once upon a time, it was very Hotep. Here it is. I found the article. It's still there. I'm gonna put this on the screen to show you what the Root used to be like. Then it got bought out. Let's see here. Let's go here. Let's put this up on your screen. Hold on just a moment. You should see it now. What does that say? How illegal immigration hurts Black America. Y'all see that, right? This is on the Root, which has now been purchased by HuffPo. And they clearly detail all the reasons why or how immigration hurts the Black community. This is by Cord Jefferson, February 10th, 2010. Okay? It's 13 years ago. Coming up on 13 years ago. Right? But if you come to the Root now, what does the Root now say? You see this right here? Oh, how things change. Wait, no, this isn't. What is this? Immigration reform is a Black thing too. Oh, okay. So this is talking about how you have actually, let's just search the site. You have unfair treatment. For example, they let all the Mexican immigrants in and send the Black ones back to Haiti. This is what they do. This is what they do. And they don't even discuss. It seems like don't even racist anti-immigration ad made by. See, they attacking Trump. See, you don't even see immigration. It's not even discussion anymore. Anyway, let's come back. Let's not get too derailed here. But that was the Root. Originally, they said immigration was hurting the Black community. What happened to that energy? What happened to that energy? Shout out to Iceman over at Rumble. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. So again, stop the immigration. Now we already know how immigration hurts us. Hurts the West. Europe has been susceptible to this. But basically what it's doing is it's taking away resources. We're already strained at the supply chain level. Resources have become scarce, inflation, price of goods way up, CPI, all of that stuff. It's looking ugly out here. And now you want to give us more mouths to feed, and you're giving them greater concessions than you're giving the people of America. We got veterans out here. That's one thing I will commend about the omnibus bill. There was some money sent out to veterans. I don't know if it's enough or if the programs are right, but we got veterans to take care of out here. We got homeless to take care of out here. Black folks is asking for reparations, and you're ready to just give that to immigration, to immigrants. That's why you got the ADOS and the FBA. They're angry at the immigrants because the immigrants is getting what they asking for. Immigration is killing America. It's killing the West. We can't feed all these mouths, man. And a lot of people are speculating and saying that the immigration is so that they can have more voters for the right. I mean, for the left. More leftist voters. Wait till they find out they're going to have drag queen story time at their kids' school. I bet you that's going to change real quick. Number 12. Now, number 12 is specifically for men. In this list of 14 things Democrats need to do better. This is for male Democrats. Number 12 is stop listening to your wife. Come on, man. Grab your kahunas and be a real one. Be a man. Take some political action in your household. We've gone far too long with women having the largest voice in politics. This has to change now. This has to change now. This has to change now. We need men to be men. Which leads us to number 3. Number 3 and number 2 are closely related. Number 13. 13 and 12 are closely related. Use your brain, not your emotions. This is why you can't listen to your wife, because she's thinking with her emotions and not her brain. We need y'all to think with your brain and not your emotions. See, that's what socialists do. That's what Democrats do. Communists do. They attack your emotions. Emotional appeal. And therefore, they can bypass your logic and give you policies that are going to lead to your detriment, that will destroy your society. They want to destroy your society so they can be the saviors. So you have to come back to them. So they have to cut more money for the budget, more government programs, make a larger government. Every time you cry and complain about something, the government cheers. Should I say that again? That was a bar.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Every time you cry and complain about something, the government cheers. Think logically. Use your brain to try and see into the future. Do some foreshadowing. Try to be prescient every once in a while and say, well, if this happens, then what could happen next? And then what? And then what? And then what? See, anytime in life you want to make decisions, you always have to ask yourself, and then what? This is a common thing we do in business. When we make plans in business, we set something up and then we say, and then what? And after we find out that thing, we go, and then what? And then what? And then what? And then what? Ad infinitum. In perpetuity. Okay? That way you can kind of see what could happen. And you got to be honest with yourself. You got to be honest. Don't look at the policy and just say, oh, yeah, this is going to work. No, try to find the faults with policies. Because as Sol says, all this stuff, economics especially, is about trade-offs. So where you lose one thing, you get another. Where you gain something, you lose something. So there's going to be some trade-offs. You have to be honest about these trade-offs. You can't just say we're going to put this government program out and not look at the trade-offs, not look at some of the ramifications that may come along with your decisions, come along with your political policies, ideas, etc., etc. This is where we are today. Number 13, use your brain, not your emotions. Last one, and then we're going to take callers. Get ready for the call-in number. I'm going to take call-in numbers. I'm going to go to commercial break, a 60-second commercial break. Then we're going to come back. We're going to take callers. I want our callers to add to this list and tell us what are some things that Democrats need to do better. Number 14, stop using the word democracy. Stop using the word democracy. This is a constitutional republic we live in. This is not a democracy. Democracy equals mob rules. That means if the majority of the people are fools, then we will be led by fools. If the majority of the population have unqualified opinions, those unqualified opinions will rule. They will dominate. We will be subjected to the ideas, opinions, thoughts, and decisions of fools. Democracy equals two wolves and a sheep trying to decide what's for dinner. That's democracy. Democracy is not a good thing. You hear politicians, our great democracy, our great democracy. They say it over and over again because this is part of advertising, auto-suggestion to convince you that something is good when it's not. You have to repeat it over and over again. Just like you turn on the radio and you hear the same songs over and over and over again. This is part of the programming. So you hear them say, our great democracy, our great democracy. Next time you hear a politician say, our great democracy, tell them, shut up. You heathen. You uneducated heathen. This is not a democracy. We don't want a democracy. Democracy has led to nothing but communism and the fall of man. Absolutely terrible. Call in number. Y'all ready? 202-596-5631. 202-596-5631. I'm going to throw it in the chat. We're going to commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. Invest my money, talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but open my eyes. You have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm a goner. Been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn. Everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million base.
Call from
Zoe.
To accept, press 1.
Zoe, you on the line? Talk to me, man.
What's going on, Hotep?
What's up? What's up, bro? Talk to me, man. What is one thing Democrats could do better in 2023?
Man, complete the divorce with black men. The idea of a black man voting Democrat should be as foreign as shit, man. A Chinese dude voting whatever, man. It needs to be separate.
The divorce of the black man and the Democratic Party. Talk your shit, brother.
It's got to be over, bro. And hopefully, and this sucks, man. But you realize certain problems are gonna take a generation to fix. And it's like, damn, these little girls really got to drive off this cliff with their lives to really see that avenue doesn't work. And it's got to be a cachet of Republican leaning black men that's done well for the last 40 years to really like make the culture realize like one pathway of pursuing life is obsolete. But
I like that idea. You know, a group of black men leading the pack in the republicanism or even libertarianism, you know, just some alternative way, right? Getting the bag too, right? Because women are going to follow the bag, right?
Oh yeah. Money cannot be understated. It is energy manifested in the best physical metaphor that we have for it.
Mm-hmm.
But And also, black men need to start being openly Republican, bro.
Uh-oh.
That shit needs that needs to happen.
You saying they scared?
You flirted with it, huh?
You saying they scared?
Yeah, of course you are, bro. You know what happens, bro. We all live through it. Black men who think outside the box don't even have to start the conversation about the consequences of thinking like how we think, man. As soon as you say anything outside of the script, bro, you a coon, or especially me because I'm light skinned, bro. So it's just you teeing yourself up for the coon talk and this and that, and that shit hurts, and they know it does, because it's like, I mean, at the end of the day, they're wrong. We love being black, and them trying to remove our blackness is extremely painful. It's kind of like when you call your man like gay or something like that. Like, you know he's not gay. That's the point. That's why he's saying it. And so getting called a coon, like, just, I don't know. For me, it's bugged me personally. Maybe you've gotten over it. You and be joking all the time and shit. But
no,
like,
you hitting it on the head.
That's what love.
No, you're right. They use that to ostracize you, and it's a form of peer pressure, right? It's a form of outcasting, extradition, even. Oh yeah, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Y'all, I appreciate you for calling in. Let me get to the next caller, brother. Hotep and Bill.
For sure. Later.
Oh man, I saw some of y'all calling in. Go ahead, hit that number right now. We're gonna get y'all in here. If I send you the voicemail, don't worry about it. Just keep calling back in when you hear the next caller. That brother hit the nail on the head. Shout out to Natasha Kayleen, $5 super chat. Appreciate you, love. Appreciate Natasha Kayleen been holding us down heavy, real strong. Jonah Ryan, Thailand and Indonesia just signed a weather modification treaty because of climate change. See what I'm saying?
Call from Kay.
Uh-oh. Kay in the house. Talk to me, love. What's up?
What's up?
What up? What's one thing that Democrats could do to be better in 2023?
First of all, I got to say that I love Focus Factor. Everybody, you got to go out and try it.
Master Focus?
Second of all, I want to say Shalom Mishpucha, which means hello, family.
Okay. Okay, so you tried out the Master Focus?
Yes.
You loving it?
I love it.
Oh wow, that's good to hear. I appreciate that, man. What do you love about it? What are some of the benefits that you're feeling? You know, give me a quick review of how it's making you feel.
I love it because I'm able to focus more. I have multiple jobs that I'm working thanks to this economy. And I just, with everything that's going on, I'm able to take things a day at a time. I'm able to take it on, take care of it, get it done, get it over with. And my son is also using it too.
Oh, wow. We got a family. Oh, man, the family on it. 100% herbal, nootropic, giving you that good stuff from Mother Nature. TryMasterFocus.com. Now, Kay, tell us, what can the Democrats do better in 2023?
Realize that they are the whores and not the pimps.
Ooh!
I'm going to break this down.
Oh, man.
I'm going to break this down.
Uh-huh.
And it seems like every time they want the Democratic vote, they will put them down, but say, oh, but you receive benefits from us. We're doing good to you, even though we are mentally putting you down. And also those statistics, when you hear about those crime statistics and all that stuff, I know both sides use them, but Democrats really use them for their advantage to bring a race down and say, look what's happening to you. You need us to help you. It's like that Stockholm syndrome. You need us to help you. You need us to better you, because without us, you can't get off the plantation. So they keep on continuing to use people mentally with statistics. They do not provide solutions. When it comes to the food that you're eating, when it comes to the medicine company, it's $1 trillion and beyond industry to continue to keep you sick and make you stay sick. If they wanted the cure for things out, there would be a cure for things out for everyday people, but it's not. It's classified.
Oh, okay, you on fire. Oh, man.
So And every time I try to talk to somebody, especially me being a female, and I will try to talk to females and I'll tell them, oh, you know, we have a female vice president and all this stuff. We have this and that. I'm like, but she's going to rule based on emotion, because that's what we do as females, because we are used to taking care of our family. So we do focus based on emotions, and I'm admitting that. So sometimes it takes somebody to look at a perspective and not rule on emotion and rule on facts. And they just don't, people just don't get it. And I mean, here we are pitting ourselves against each other based on race, because if they can't pull us apart with the Yamin or something like that, they're going to try to pull us apart. Well, we can use race because race gets them all the time. And they are masters at the divide and conquer tactic. And still, people are not, there are some that are waking up on this, but not everybody is catching, you know, what they're throwing. And it's in plain sight, because they like to do that, because they feel like people are uneducated to see what they're doing. And if we do see what they're doing, it's misinformation. Don't listen to them, you know.
Facts. Kay, tell the people where they can find you real fast.
I'm on Instagram at Carissa Marie.
Carissa Marie. Yo, we appreciate you for calling. Kay, Hotep and Bill, love you, sis.
Love you too.
Oh, man. She got the master focus flowing through her veins, and you can hear the focus in her voice. You can hear the focus in her thoughts. Oh, man. She said, you got to understand that if you're a Democrat, you're the whore, not the pimp. Oh, man, that's bars on top of bars. Go ahead, call in. You want to hit the call in? Number is 202-596-5631, 202-596-5631. I know we had another caller come in, and we missed you, 804. Go ahead, hit that dial, come back in. Oh, man, Kay went off. And she was even honest, too. She was very honest about women and their emotions. You know, that's another thing. We have to be honest about our natural proclivities. We have to be honest about them. Men, sometimes we can be cold, and women, sometimes they're just too emotional. Right? But that's why they want us separated. That's why they want the genders divided, so that the women cannot provide the heart and the men cannot provide the brain. They want the brain operating independently of the heart and the heart operating independently of the brain. So now you got a heart with no brain and a brain with no heart walking down a yellow brick road.
Call from
Our dog.
Our dog, you on the line? Holla at me, man.
What's up, HJ?
Life is good. Life is good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, bro.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, so, I mean, shoot, the first two callers said a lot. You had, you know, your 14 points was on point.
Thank you.
I think one thing for sure is that they need to know what words mean. If they keep getting hit over the head every day with these same words, democracy, fascism, fascists, all this stuff, they need to really find out what they mean, because
know what the words mean.
Yeah, it's simple. If you understand fascism, then you understand that the Democrat Party are the more fascist than anybody.
Ooh.
I mean, I know everybody went to public school, so all they learned about fascism is that Mussolini was a fascist, it's bad. But they didn't understand, they didn't teach what it was about. If you learn what it's about, you'll see it's right in front of your face every day on the left, all day, every day.
You know, you're absolutely right. Getting educated is a big part of this. You mentioned knowing the definitions of words. You also got to know the old definitions of words, because they changing the definitions of words.
As Dave Chappelle said, they changed definitions of words to win arguments.
Oh, man. We got some fireworks today, y'all. Hey, Art Dog, appreciate you, man. Tell the people where they can find you.
Oh, sure. Art Dog 804 on Twitter and Instagram, all that. I'll be having them start my show soon, so look out for that too.
Our dog coming to the tubes. All right, brother Hotep and Bill.
Hotep and Bill, bro.
Our dog on the check-in. Oh man, I think the phone lines are cooling off. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go get you some Master Focus. It's got me bubbling, got my energy right, got my focuses, got my memory buzzing. Try masterfocus.com. We got the I don't even think I changed the New Year prices yet. Damn, I gotta go do that. I don't think, did I change the prices? No, I just took the advertising down off of menoforder.com. Make sure I get in tune with menoforder.com. All things men and masculinity. Can't forget that. So necessary. Dealing in solutions over there. Especially, you got a son, give your son menoforder.com. That's what he needs in his life. menoforder.com. Put him there. Tell him to go through those articles. Read everything. Valuable information for young men. We are specifically targeting men between the ages of 25 and 35 on that website that are trying to figure out life. Obviously, this could pertain to a young man who's 18 years old and trying to find his way. That's menoforder.com. So make sure y'all get in tune there. Been a wonderful stream. Enjoyed hanging out with y'all. Till the next time. Hotep and Bill.
Didn't listen to me then, I bet they feel me now. Time don't let me lose it. The booth not about to prove it. I set goals and pursue it. You the best to never do it. Invest my money, talking fluent, stupid, ducking the Judas. It broke my heart, but over my eyes, you have no honor, I have no choice. Chasing the commas till I'm a goner. Been left for a minute. On my way home, mama, I promise, got caught up in it. Damn. Everybody eats when I'm batting at the plate. First, second, third, home, $1 million bet.